So eat your potatoes, eat your rice, eat your Cocoa Pops.
Wake up early just to see golden rays that speak to me. Dancing light on my face, morning glow, feel the grace. Ariana Grande, show business.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is Evie here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. I'm just getting ready to go to the gym and hit a leg day. I have been sick for a few days now, but I did have some days off and I'm still not 100% there, but I need to get moving with my body. I physically feel fine. It's just my throat. It's just my throat that's needing to recover. So yeah, I've spent the weekend on the couch watching a lot of TV, okay? But anyways, we are gonna go hit legs and we're gonna have a blast, okay? Okay? All right, so I have my pre-workout concoction drink. As always, we got my creatine. This is from Iceberg Serious Nutrition. You can use code EVY10 to save some money. And then I have been using this Nexus Dark Matter pre-workout. And then for my pre-workout snack, I'm having my Milo cereal bars. I was having LCM bars, but I'm like, let's switch it up a bit. Let's go back to my Milo, okay? Yes, Zuko, I'm going to let you back in a second, buddy. Come in. Bye. Bye. He's just staring at me like, Mom, can you just like leave the house already? All right, anyways, I am going to leave the house. I have also been going to a different gym a couple times a week. This gym is absolutely incredible, but the reason I don't go every day, like all for all my sessions, is because it's like a half an hour drive. And if you know me, I hate driving with a passion, but it's a fantastic gym, so let's go.
Step outside into the day, chasing sunbeams on the way. Laughter echoes in the air, joy reflected everywhere. Ariana Grande, show business. Chasing sunbeams, running free. Feel the warmth and let it be. Open hearts and open skies, rise above, let's touch the skies. Ariana Grande, show business. Through the rain we find the light, every cloud is silver bright. Hold on tight and we will see all the magic endlessly. Ariana Grande, show business. Evening falls but won't let go. Memories of morning's glow.
All right, so I just finished that hefty leg session. I'm just about to go home now, and it is pissing down rain. That was brutal. I thought I was actually going to pass out during those walking lunges. Like, I started, like, excessively sweating out of nowhere, and I'm like, am I about to pass out? But anyways, I just need to put on my Twin Tower 28 SOS spray just to kill the germs, since I can't, cleanse my face right now because I'm like a half an hour drive away. All right, yeah, no, that was a really good leg session. I feel like I pushed myself pretty fucking hard. Got 2 PBs, but yeah, I actually asked my coach to put walking lunges in my program, and I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but I just have this week and next week. No, this week is my last week of this block, and then next week I start a new block. And yeah, then my training blocks are in 8-week increments. But yeah, it's always so exciting when I get a new training block. It's like, ooh, what's it gonna be? What's gonna be sprinkled in here? But yeah, so because I'm doing a sports model, we need more muscularity. So we really got to grow the quads, the hamstrings, the arms, biceps. Everything just needs to be juicy, juicy, juicy. So currently end of May, and I start prep in November. So yeah, wow. This time last year, I was in prep for my first ever season.
Dreaming of another day. Ariana Grande show business. Chasing sunbeams, running free. Feel the warmth.
Okay, I am now just getting my breakfast ready. So I have my overnight oats. Because I knew it was going to be a longer drive to get home, I wanted to make sure that I had something that was literally just quick, easy, and microwavable. So I've got my protein overnight oats, and for this one I use the Macro Mike cookie dough flavor to make these. And then for some extra carbs, we are going to put some honey on top. Absolutely love honey. Let's barcode scan that, and we're going to do about 10 grams. Oh, yum, I'm so excited. There was a time there where I really wasn't having oats that often. I was like, usually my go-to is like my bagel, eggs, cream cheese. But I'm now giving myself a little bit of a break from that, and I'm just having that a couple of days a week, and then I'm switching between my oats. Sometimes I'm having a pancake bowl just to keep some variety. So this is breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, let's dig in. Just a reminder that hot, strong girls eat food and eat carbs. This is like carbs on carbs on carbs. Amazing. I miss the sun. It's meant to be raining up until Friday, so Saturday, Sunday is meant to be sunny, so that's some good news to look forward to. But yeah, it's literally been doom and gloom since like last Wednesday. Just wanted to give you a quick off-season update. So I'm probably, I would say, 6 months into this build, so I'm like just over halfway there. I will be having a mini cut soon. I just don't know when. It's either going to happen in June or July, so I'm really looking forward to that. Because I feel like oh my god, my voice. I feel like I just need a little bit of a break from eating. Like, actually, I don't know, because like the food is going down really easily, but I just like visually, like I'm struggling a little bit with my body image. So I just feel like that bit of like the diet break from the bulk will actually be quite good for me. And a lot of people, when they're in a longer off season, they actually do have mini cuts in between. The point of a mini cut as well is to kind of see where we're at with muscle, because like obviously at the moment, like my muscle is like covered by fat, so it's really hard to see like definitions and lines and stuff. So it's basically going to be like a 6 to 8 week cut, see where we're at, and then after that we can reassess and see what we need to grow further. So that's kind of the vibe of a mini cut. Oh gosh, sorry my guys, my voice. It's like stuffy in my nose and my throat. But yeah, I'm currently at 52 kilos. I'm probably, I would say, 2 kilos off being the heaviest I've ever been. And I know a lot of people, like the 50 kilo mark is probably their cutting / like their stage weight, but I need you to know that I'm a very small person. I'm only 5 foot, and I've been small like my whole life. So being in the 50 kilos, like I look like I'm in the off season, so that's good. Like I look healthy, which is obviously what we want. So yeah, I'm 52 kilos. I'm feeling pretty good. Now when I'm stepping on the scale, I'm actually not that affected by it. When I initially went from 49 kilos and then I stepped on the scale, I think about 3 weeks ago, and I hit that 50 kilo mark, like I was like, oh shit. Like I don't know, I kind of just like spiraled for a little bit. But honestly, like I'm fine now. Like the process, this is a part of the process. We're here to gain weight. We're here to gain muscle. So that's what it's all about. I'm pushing myself as much as possible because I know what I need to do for that end result. And I just don't want any doubt. So I want to make sure that when I step on stage this time next year, I know that I gave it my all. Because when I stepped on stage last year, I knew I didn't give it my all. I didn't push myself as much as I should have. I was skipping meals, doing cardio when I shouldn't have, because I just felt yucky, and that was not good because I did not have the muscle and conditioning that I needed. So now that I know, I've learned my lesson, and that's why I'm doing this for a second time, because I want to make sure that I leave no room for doubt. Because when I initially started this process, I said I was never going to do this again. I kind of just wanted to like tick it off the bucket list. But I don't know, I didn't give it my all, and I regretted it so much. So I just want to do this again and know that I gave up my all. But yeah, I will be hanging up the heels. It's really expensive. It's kind of like the main reason why I'm like, it's just so fucking expensive. Like when you pay for your Coach Weekly, you pay, you're paying for the extra lean beef mince. You're buying so much food because you're eating so much during your bulk. You're paying for posing lessons. And then that's just like the off season is the cheaper part. Because once you're in prep, your coach charges you more because you go to daily check-ins, and then you pay for your registration. You're paying for your suit. If you don't have one already, you're paying for the division. And then if you want to go in multiple divisions, you're paying, like I was paying, I think $1,000 a show when you do tan, makeup, regio, membership, divisions, and then the photos, if you want photos, and then the video, if you want video. So yeah, I was paying about $1,000 a show, and I did 3 shows last year. So that's why I want to make sure that I give this my all and show up on stage without a single piece of doubt in my mind. So that's where we're at. So yeah, I'm feeling actually really good. Like this time last year, like when I was in my bulk, like I just felt so sick. I was so like just full all of the time. Like I just felt so gross. And I was on the same calories as I am now. And I've been on these calories for quite a while. I'm on 2,500 calories. And I'm not, the food really is going down really easily. So that's really great. So yeah, because I have more muscle now, my metabolism is at a great spot. So yeah. If I took a shot every time I said so, I would be on the floor with alcohol poisoning. I'm currently just at my desk, just doing some editing, but I got an exciting package in the mail. I got a new pair of shoes, and these are from On Cloud, and these are the Roger Federer Advantage shoes. So I've been wanting a pair of On Cloud shoes for a very, very long time. And I'm really happy that I got these. So I actually initially saw these shoes in Singapore. And then when we looked up how much they cost in Singapore versus Australia, it was actually cheaper to just wait and get them while we were back in Australia. And I actually had a gift card for Athlete's Foot. So I just used that gift card towards these pair of shoes. So they're literally just plain white sneakers. They're tennis shoes. They're nice and flat. I feel like these might actually be very good for leg day. But yeah, so we have the R for Roger Federer, little flag there. I got these in a size 6 women's, so I just need to make sure that they fit. Usually my issue is I feel like they might be a bit too big. But I think we're actually, the toe, oh, they fit perfectly. That's so exciting. Oh yeah. Perfecto. I'm so glad they fit. So I can toss this receipt out. So that's exciting. Okay, so they retail for $250 at full price. Ugh. Alright, so it's already midday. Because I can't really go walk outside because it's raining. I actually bought a treadmill a few months ago, and I was like, when I'm in prep and I really need to walk, but if it's like too late, my walking pad just wasn't doing it for me because I like to read while I'm walking, and I didn't want to hold it the whole time, so I could just, have my water bottle, my Kindle, and I'm just like walking along. So yeah, I got a treadmill, and that has been living in our spare room. So yeah, I'm just gonna go walk on that for a little bit. And then after that, it's gonna be lunchtime, and then after that, I decided that I will go grocery shopping. So yeah, oh my god. And I need to do some mobility. My back is so freaking sore. And if you're wondering what's on my finger here, this is my Ultrahuman Air Smart Ring in Aster Black. I will just put a disclaimer there that this was gifted by the brand, and I do have a discount code with them, which I'll just pop on the screen here if you would like to purchase one for yourself, and if you want to support me. But I'm just going to quickly look at my sleep score, because that's like the main thing that I love tracking this with, is my sleep score. But it tracks way more than your sleep. Like it tracks your sleep quality, your recovery, your heart rate variability, your HRV, It tracks your steps, your temperature, your brain wastage. It even gives you like a time frame on like when you should stop having caffeine. It also like gives you a little reminder on like when you should start winding down. So I always get around like the 7 o'clock mark, it will be like, based on last night's sleep, you should start aiming to go to bed at like 8:30 p.m. So I really love that it gives you those little reminders, because without great sleep recovery, with all out these things, you aren't able to perform the best that you possibly can. I genuinely don't know how people like live off 4 hours of sleep and they think that's the biggest flex. No, the biggest flex is having the best sleep. And I usually get between 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Like my sleep is honestly my biggest flex. But I'm just trying to find my sleep score from last night. Yeah, my sleep score is of 100. Time in bed, 9 hours and 22 minutes. Time total sleep, 9 hours and 12 minutes. And then it gives you how long you're awake for, your REM sleep, your light sleep, and your deep sleep. So there's lots and lots of metrics. So when you get the ring, you get the Ultrahuman app. And then along with the app, that's how you view all the things. So like with the smartwatch, for example, you have the Garmin app, but you can also like view things on the actual watch itself. But for the ring, because there's obviously no screen, you do have to have the app to be able to see what is going on. And then it also shows you up the top corner how much battery you have. So I've got 84%. That's great. That is the Ultrahuman Air ring. And if you'd like to support me, as I mentioned, I'll just pop my discount code on the screen here.
Sun in the sky blue so bright, warm breeze blows, feels just right. Summer days long but lazy too.
Okay, we made it to lunchtime, and I'm actually having a My Muscle Chef meal. So this is the chicken sun-dried tomato pasta bake. So I made like a huge order with them, and I spent like $200. I bought 18 meals, and the reason that I sometimes make these bulk orders is because I like to have like a little bit of a change. Like obviously I'm a creature of habit with my meals. Like I do love my core meals, but sometimes I want something a little bit different. And I'm very strategic when I order these meals, because I usually buy meals that I usually wouldn't cook. Like I wouldn't make a pasta bake. So if I can just have this, whack it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, and away we go. Hi miss, you can't have my food. So for this one, it is 605 calories, 40 gram protein, 25 fat, and 51 carb. So I feel like that's a really great split with the macros. So yeah. And I've had this one in the past before, so this is very, very delicious. Yummy. You okay? You can't have my food. Do you want a treat? I'll give you a treat after I eat, okay? Whew. Alrighty, let's put these groceries away. If you like drinking Red Bull, you need to get the Aldi version of it, because they're so cheap. It's $4 for a 4-pack, and it's the Flying Power. I get these for Chris because he has one every morning.
Dreams of you all I do. Ice cream melting too sweet. Sand and toast, salty feet. Laughter echoes on the shore. I want these moments forevermore. August days won't let go. Time moves fast, feels so slow. Hearing Sabrina Carpenter in August.
I am just feeling a bit snackish, so I'm just going to have something small. So I'm going to have these popcorners, sweet and salty.
Holding on to every bliss. Daydream sealed with a kiss. Hearing Sabrina Carpenter in August.
Alrighty, I have my giant yogurt bowl here. I was lacking in protein, and the Chobani yogurt, I only had 125 grams left of that one. So that's all I used. And then I just popped in some Iceberg Serious Nutrition vanilla protein just to get my protein up. And then I put banana in here with 45 grams of Cocoa Pops. Even like with all of this food and carbs and hitting my macros, I have been super, super hungry this week. And it could also be potentially because I'm right at the end of my period. So maybe just like, that's why I'm like more hungry. But even like last week, like my hunger levels, like I didn't feel that full, which is just crazy. Like thinking about my bulk last year where I was just like full all the time. But I'm more comfortable. But then I'm just like also really snacking. Like I honestly could have more food. Like if my coach was like bump up my food, honestly, I'd be pretty happy about it, to be honest. Even though we're talking about earlier how I might go on a mini cut soon. But yeah, I don't know, I have so much energy to do my workout, and that's really all coming down to like the amount of food that I'm consuming. Like I am fueling myself for performance at this stage and also for growth. And this is your sign that if you have been in a deficit for an extended amount of time or you're starting to feel fatigued, this is your sign to eat more food. Don't be scared to be in a surplus. Don't be scared to grow. Don't be scared to put on weight, because it is necessary and it's more sustainable, and you want to make sure that you're setting yourself up for long-term success with your health. You don't want to take shortcuts. You want to make sure that what you're doing is good for your body and just your aging body, because when we're 80 years old, we want to make sure that we did everything in our power when we were younger to make sure that we're able to move properly at that age. Because I feel like there's a difference in like the older generation. There really is a difference from those who moved their body at a young age and those who didn't. And I want to be that, where I can, I don't know, go play lawn bowls or go swimming or go do all these fun, adventurous activities when I'm older, because I set myself up for success at this age. And I understand that skinny is trending again. Hollywood is shrinking. Ozempic is everywhere. Everyone's trying to be the smallest versions of themselves. But I am telling you that we should be striving to be the strongest version of ourselves. And to be the strongest versions of ourselves, we need to make sure that we are fueling our bodies correctly and enough. Okay? Don't be scared to put on weight. Don't be scared to grow, because that is what's going to set you up long term. We don't want to be the Liv Schmitz of the world where we're eating 1,200 calories and exercising excessively, because that is not sustainable. That's not going to make you feel good. And I feel like those people want that external validation. And if you're shrinking yourself and you're getting that external validation, you're probably thinking, oh, I'm doing something correctly, but you probably feel like shit. And that is where I know that, because that's what prep did. I was the smallest version of myself in prep. I got the external validation and it made me fucking feel good. And as soon as I came out of that, as soon as I'm now in my bulk, I'm no longer getting that external validation. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I am having a realization. I don't care anymore. I don't care about the external validation. And I feel like I'm in such a good spot where in prep, like, yes, it was cool to see my body that lean, but I was so unhappy. I was fucking miserable because I was so depleted. But it was also just such an incredible journey to see what your body could do and how much I could push my body. But and I think that's why I really like bodybuilding, because you're doing the extreme for a short amount of time. Like that physique is made in the off season. You are building longer than you are prepping. I feel like I don't even know anymore. Just eat your food. Eat your carbs. Don't be scared of carbs. Carbs give you energy. Carbohydrates are your body's main source of energy. It is the first macronutrient your body uses to move. And if you don't have that, you're gonna feel like shit and you're gonna be fatigued. So eat your potatoes, eat your rice, eat your Cocoa Pops. Okay, rant over. All right, I am now just sitting down for dinner and I'm having a burrito bowl. 220 grams of basmati rice, 125 grams of extra lean beef mince, 50 grams of frozen corn, I have some peanut butter on there, and then I have some lettuce as well. I have like an obsession with lettuce at the moment. Like that is like just like my green of choice. Wait, I don't know if I took my digestive enzyme, and I need that. Otherwise, anytime I have lunch and dinner, I always have my digestive enzyme. I know, because like I was really struggling with food, like trying to keep it down and like feeling quite overwhelmed and full and just feeling a bit gross. And then my coach introduced me to digestive enzymes like 5 months ago, and I have not looked back. Like my digestion is so incredible since starting digestive enzymes. So if you're on a bulk, struggle to keep food down, digestive enzymes.
Street lights glowing bright.
Okay, I am just having my little snack now, my sweet treat, and I'm having a couple of these rainbow sour straps. So I'm just having 2 of those. These are so yum. Alrighty, girly whirly twirly pops, that brings me to the end of this video, my full day of eating, just sharing a bit of update in my life, how my bulk is going, how my lifts are going, how life is going. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I would be so grateful to you. And you can follow me along on TikTok and Instagram at evykassiotes. And until next time, I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. And just remember that one bad day isn't a setback, and tomorrow can always be better. Bye! Wow. I had 2 sour straps, and now I feel like I'm bouncing off the walls, and that's not good because I need to go to bed. Tara, say goodnight. Say goodnight to the vlog. Say goodnight to the vlog. She's like, leave me alone. I want to go to sleep. I know. Feels girl.